My name is Janine Munroe. I live here in Morden, Manitoba. I'm married to Jim Munroe. He's my husband of 24 years this year. And we have 4 children, Robin, Bailey, Samantha, and Cody. I met Jim in grade 12. I grew up in Cranberry Portage, and his father, who was also an RCMP, was living in Flin Flon, and we just met through friends. With Jim's life, there's a few crisis points because of his job. His job's a very stressful job, so he sees a lot of things. He's had a very active career. The one I remember the most is at the very beginning of his career, he was involved in an incident where a co-worker and friend was shot in the line of duty. And that was really hard on Jim, really hard on everybody. When the incident happened, I didn't see him for 36 hours. I didn't know what was going on because it's an incident. It's a huge incident. When he came in the door, he just went to bed and slept, and then got up and went back to work because that's what happens in those situations. And basically, at that point, I didn't know what to do because it's early in his career. It's something different. We've always had strong communication, but it was something new for our family. A few months later, we didn't communicate. We didn't talk about the incident at all. And a few months later, they had a debriefing for the members that were involved in the incident. There was a few of them, but they also invited their wives in, which was really wonderful because we were able to see that everybody else was dealing the same way as we were. And it opened the door to communication, just communication, right in that room. And the RCMP psychologist said, you need to talk about this, and you need to talk to your spouses. You need to talk to your family about this because they're your support, and you can't keep this stuff bottled inside. It's not about how I'm feeling at that time, it's about how he's feeling, and he needs to release that. And then later on, we can deal with the other stuff. You don't even get the whole story because they can't tell you the whole story. And they deal with a lot of stress that way. These guys, they go out and they deal with death, they deal with children that are hurt, they deal with car accidents and horrible things, just horrible things that a normal person might have a hard time dealing with. And so they are the support system for all the clients, everybody out there. And it's heartbreaking when so much bad stuff is said about them. I don't think people realize the kind of stress. They have a higher level of stress than the rest of us do. How do you let that go? I think they're amazing. I honestly think they're amazing. And I feel bad because there are police officers that maybe don't have a support system at home. They're by themselves and they need somebody to talk to. I wish people understood that a little bit more. He doesn't need judgment. When he comes home, that's the biggest thing. He doesn't need judgment from me or the kids, anybody. He gets that all the time, so he doesn't need that at home. If it's gone past his shift, I get worried, I phone. But I'm very confident in him because of the situations he's been in. I'm so confident in him that he's gonna He can do what he needs to do. He loves his job. He was meant for that job. He's very good at communicating. He's good at teaching. He does the same thing for me as I do for him. It's not just me doing it, and he does it for me too. So he's my soundboard too. And I'm going to tell you, I feel so appreciated and loved right now. It's beyond. Yes. He definitely is a hero. He'll always be my hero. He's just that person. Yeah, he's wonderful that way.